Good morning to everyone. I am G. Hindu from ADS department and my project is an AA driven cultural etiquette guide. In this presentation, I will first introduce the project and explain the problem statement. Then I will discuss the scope, methodology, test cases, system design, algorithm used, implementation, outputs and result, and finally conclude with future work and references. In today In today's globalized world, people frequently interact with individuals from different cultural backgrounds. However, difference in social norms, communication styles, and etiquette can easily lead to misunderstanding or unintentional offense. Traditional etiquette guides are mostly static and generic, and they do not adapt to the regions or user context. Hence, this project purpose an AI-driven chatbot that provides personalized and context-aware cultural etiquette guidance, help our users communicate respectfully across cultures. Statement of the problem. Understanding the cultural etiquettes across different countries and regions is not easy. Cultural norms vary widely in areas such as greeting, dressing, dress code, and communications. Currently, information is scattered across multiple online sources, which may be inconsistent or misleading. Therefore, there is a strong need for a centralized and intelligent system that can provide accurate and region specific etiquette guidance in a natural way. Scope of the project. The scope of the project is to build an AI powered cultural etiquette guide using natural language processing. The system generates friendly explanations related to greetings, dinings, dressings, festivals, and other cultural aspects. It uses Flantify text generation model along with a custom built datasets and provide interaction through a gradient based interface. The target users includes travelers, tourists, students, and professionals visiting a new regions. Scope, inclusions, and exclusions. The project includes cultural informations related to greetings, dinings, dressings, gifting, dress code, and festival and business and religion. NLP based location detections and intent detection are used to understand user queries. However, the system does not support real time translations, voice interactions, or live travel assistance. It also does not cover every country worldwide and it is not replacement for professional cultural training. Data limitations and constraints. The system uses custom built dataset containing cultural etiquette information for multiple regions. The quality of the output depends on the dataset accuracy and the NLP model performance. Some cultural nuances may be perfectly captured by AI. Also, performance depends on available computational resources, especially when using GPU environments like Google Colab. Methodology. The methodology begins with data collections from reliable cultural sources. This data is then cleaned and structured into a standardized dataset. A text generation NLP model is integrated to convert raw cultural information into friendly explanations. Finally, a gradient based web application is built allowing user to ask questions and receive instant AI generated responses. First, fuzzy wuzzy is used to detect the correct locations event if the user makes spelling mistake. Next, intent detection identifies whether the user is talking about the greeting, dining, dressing, festivals, or business etiquette. A customized prompt is then built and sent to a Flantify model. The model rewrites the dataset's content into friendly, human like explanations which are validated for clarity and tone. Architecture diagram. This architecture diagram shows the overall system flow. The user provides a query through the Gradio interface. The system performs location detections and intent identifications. Relevant data is retrieved from the dataset and passed to the NLP model. Finally, a structured etiquette response is generated and displayed to the user. Use case diagram. The use case diagram illustrates interactions between the user and the system. The user can ask etiquette relations related questions, selected regions, view generated responses, and access category specific cultural guidance through the interface. The admin is responsible for the managing the dataset. Admin functionalities include uploading cultural data, updating etiquette information, validating AI responses, and monitoring the system usage. And the next one is class diagram. The class diagram represents the structural design of the system. The two main classes are user and main. These classes defines the attributes and operations involved in interacting with the cultural etiquette guide. And then sequence diagram. The sequence diagram explains the step-by-step interactions flow. They show how a user query is processed, how the data is retrieved, how the AI model generates responses, and how the output is delivered back to the user. And then algorithm used. The project uses multiple algorithms. Keyword based intent detections identifies the category of the query. Fuzzy string matching handles spelling errors in locations names. Flantify performs prompt based text writing to generate friendly responses. Additionally, logic ensures correct data retrieval and response validations. And the next one is hardware and software. The system runs on a laptop with minimum 8 GB RAM and interact and connections. Software tools include Python, Google Colab, Hugging Face Transformers, Pandas, and Fuzzy Wuzzy and Gradio. These tools were selected because they were beginner friendly, efficient, and suitable for NLP based applications. And then we are going to see the implementation. The project is implemented in Python. The dataset loaded using pandas and user input is processed to detect intent and locations. The Flantify model rewrites the cultural data into conventional text. Gradio is used to build a clean and interactive user interface. And then we are going to see the important code segment. These code segments show how intent detection, location matching, prompt construction, and text generations are implemented. The final code integrates all components in Pavitra. The final code integrates all components into Gradio application that produce real-time AI responses. And last, we are going to see the output screens. This screenshot shows how the working output of the system. User can enter etiquette related queries and receive friendly structured responses. The chatbot supports multiple consecutive queries and different cultural categories. Test cases. Test cases were designed to validate greeting, dining, dressing, festival, and business etiquette queries. The system successfully generated accurate responses for valid inputs and handled unsupported queries appropriately. And we're going to see the result. The system achieved as accuracy of 92% and precision 94% and recall 91%. The result indicates reliable, context aware, and culturally accurate responses. At last, conclusion. In conclusion, this project demonstrates that AI-based cultural understanding can significantly help users navigate unfamiliar cultural environment. The integrations of NLP techniques and structured datasets enables accurately and friendly etiquette significance. So this system promotes respectful and confident global interactions. Future work. Future